Welcome to this special edition of Hannity. I'm Tammy Bruce, in for Sean. It's the Friday before Christmas, and the U.S. Supreme Court just offered up a giant lump of coal to Biden's DOJ in order to fast-track its case against former President Trump out of Washington, D.C., and get a verdict before the 2024 election. Federal prosecutors frantically asked the court for an expedited review of Trump's presidential immunity claims. Today, that request was flat-out denied, and many experts are saying there is little chance that this case will go to trial before the election. Here now, with the very latest, George Washington law professor and Fox News contributor Jonathan Turley. Jonathan, your columns are always informative. I'm always tweeting them out, telling people to read the whole thing. Look, this was not necessarily a complete surprise, but give us your point of view with your legal background, what this really means, and how good of a Christmas gift this is to President Trump.
Well, it was not a surprise. Many of us felt that this was the correct decision. What the court did is it stayed with regular order. It said that, you haven't stated grounds why we should deny this defendant an entire layer of appeal. That's what Smith was doing. He was saying, I don't want you to allow Trump to have his case heard before the D.C. Circuit. Well, that has a huge impact on a defendant. That's part of the record that goes to the Supreme Court. There could be concessions made in oral argument. There could be mistakes made in oral argument. But more importantly, you have more eyes looking at this issue as these appellate judges state their view. So what the court did is it said, we're not going to treat Trump differently because he's Trump, and you haven't stated a reason why this has to be expedited. And so all Smith was saying is that, look, this is a really, 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 really important case. And what the court was saying is that, all right, well, why, if it's important, why shouldn't we take the time to make sure we get it right?
Yeah, well, see, exactly. I mean, the one argument was because it's important, we should rush this through in a blur. And Trump's argument was because it's important, you want to look at it more carefully. I mean, wouldn't that be the natural thing? In addition to what you've said, which is the natural process that everyone gets to go through the appellate court. The Supreme Court sees the issue mature, if you will, and then they hear those other issues and thoughts, and then they'll make a decision if they have to. But wasn't it obvious at this point? Didn't this really kind of highlight the partisan nature of what Smith is doing here?
Well, I mean, the whole argument that this is so important, you should have less judicial review really didn't sit well, obviously, with the court. They didn't share this sense of urgency, but more importantly, knocking out an entire level of review for a defendant is no small matter to that defendant. So I think that they did stick with regular order. Now, is this going to upset the plans of Jack Smith? Yeah. I mean, if you crunch the numbers on this, it's not good. I mean, so you now have an oral argument set in January. Even if they put this on the rocket docket and get out a decision in a week or two, Trump can appeal for an in-bank review, which is the larger court. They have to file those briefs, and it has to be reviewed by those judges. That's pushing you into February. Right. Then Trump is allowed to go to the Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court sticks with regular order, that can take months. Yeah. So the March date is gone in all practicality. Right. But so, too, may be the chances before the general election.
Well, again, this is a very serious issue. Why you would want to tie it to an election? Smith says it worries that, Trump would be president. Well, then that is a given, or at least they're admitting that this is a man who the majority of Americans might want to have be president. So this is good news, regardless of what you think of Donald Trump, that this is about regular order, despite the efforts to change that. Professor Turley, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.